What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Geforce Now News Thursday. So we got a couple of things to go over here. We're going to try to keep it fairly short and sweet. We've got a couple of DLCs to talk about, and we've got 15 games added to the service. So again, they keep their promise. The 10 to 15 games a week continues to roll out. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder on the games, whether or not you believe it's quantity games over quality, or if you think quality games are coming. It's just really depending on what kind of gamer you are. I personally think Geforce Now has been doing a great job filling out that library for their PC gamers to have access to these games, but I totally understand why people are waiting for certain games to either return, and we want to make sure that AAA games and popular games continue to drop in the future. Now, they've been very good at bringing some very popular games this year, and with things like Valheim and Dyson Sphere Project, Hitman 3, Cyberpunk last year, almost all the Ubisoft games that came out last fall, and looking like they'll be able to continue with a growing player base, adding more and more games as we go. So hopefully all the games that everybody's wanting, because there are so many different types of gamers out there, will come to the service, but we'll just have to see. But in the meantime, I'm really happy to see that they continue to bring so many games and continue to announce improvements coming to the service. So at least we know they are pretty serious about Geforce Now. So let's move on to the news that we have for this week, the 2 pieces of DLC and the 15 games being added to the service. So let's start with those 2 pieces of DLC. That's for Warhammer Vermintide 2, Chaos Waste, and the Lost Gods DLC for Immortals Fenyx Rising. In Warhammer, teams of up to 4 are built from the ground up, working together on tactics while preparing for the unexpected. As their team progresses, the reward grows greater, and failure is not an option. Discover 15 new locations in the free expansion and prepare for an extra challenge as cursed areas with changing landscapes influenced by the current ruler bring a more sinister threat. Warhammer Vermintide 2 Chaos Waste is streaming now on Geforce Now. And with Immortals Fenyx Rising, The Lost Gods is the 3rd narrative DLC, launching today and streaming starting today on Geforce Now. Unfolding entirely from an overhead God's Eye perspective, the adventure centers on Ash, a new mortal champion, following a series of catastrophic disasters. Ash's mission is to travel to a new land, the Pyrite Island, to find and reunite the gods who left Olympus in a huff after falling out with Zeus. The Lost Gods, including Poseidon and Hades, will all need to be convinced to return to the Pantheon and restore balance to the world. Naturally, there are plenty of monsters standing between them and Ash, which players can dispatch using a new, brawler-inspired combat system. Alright, so those are the 2 pieces of DLC ready to go on Geforce Now for Immortals Fenyx Rising and Warhammer. So let's move on to the 15 games that we've got for this week. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion, day and date release on Steam. Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor on Steam. Anno 2070 and Anno 2205, both Steam. Cataclysm, Steam. Chinese Paladin Sword and Fairy from Steam. Darksiders War Master Edition, Epic Game Store. Exanima from Steam. Port Royale 4, Epic Game Store. Rayman Legends from Steam. Skyborn from Steam. Torchlight, Epic Game Store. Worms Clan Wars from Steam. Yeshua Grace from the Epic Game Store. And Yuppie Psycho Executive Edition. Alright, so that's going to do it for the news this Thursday. That's the 15 games added to the service and the 2 pieces of DLC you can start playing right now on Geforce Now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below as always, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop new videos, and especially when the new Geforce Now news video comes out every single Thursday. Alright guys, thanks a lot for coming to watch. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.